Hey y'all, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who may or may not already know, my name is Alex, aka YELLOOBERRY.
I'm like, damn, you so fine, girl, what is your sign? She say I'm a Sagittarius, I'm a Capricorn, the beginning and end. I got a friend for your friend, hey, I'm making all of this money to spend. Deal stores buying.
Wait, I don't bite. And by today's title, you already know why you are here. You are here to see me try out these Fenty Beauty, let me get y'all the exact name, I'm terrible with names. The Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Powder Foundations. I am a bit late to the party. It's been out for like 2 or 3 weeks now. I've been debating if I wanted to buy it because like I hate hoarding makeup, but then I still kind of feel like I should be like in a loop, like I should see what it's really hitting for. And after watching a lot of reviews, I was kind of like, okay, this is what the girls have been missing. It's not a hoard, this is a necessity. Just a little backstory, which I'm probably going to state in the video anyway, but I did purchase the powder foundations in 2 colors, 360 and 370. So tune in to see how I achieved this beautiful look. And also like my thoughts and opinions of if this is hitting or not. All right guys, I am super excited to get this party started. I am a little late to the party, but it's better late than never. So as you guys know, because you watch all my other Fenty Beauty videos, I am the color either 360 or 370, depends on like how my skin is feeling that day, and the soft matte liquid foundation from Fenty Beauty. So I went ahead and picked up the same colors in the soft matte powder foundation. When I was watching Rihanna's tutorial on how to use the powder, she said that it's an exact match to the concealer and the foundation, so that's why I chose these 2 colors. So the whole point of me doing this video is just to see if these matte powders are going to give me the same finish as if I was just to use my liquid foundation. I am a YouTuber, I am a mom, so I'm just trying to find faster ways to get my makeup done so I'm not spending ample amounts of time putting on makeup before I record or put on makeup before I go out and stuff like that. So if this is an easier fix for me, like this is gonna be my next go-to. So I'm just gonna do my face how I would normally do my face, prime it, color correct it and stuff like that, and then we're gonna use this powder to see if it's hitting how Rihanna says it's supposed to be hitting. So for starters, I'm gonna go on with my Soft Silk Pro Filt'r Hydrating Primer by Fenty Beauty. I also think it's really great to use products from the same line, only because they're usually made for each other and they tend to complement each other. Next, I'm gonna go on with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Orange Corrector to correct these bags, child, including all these dark marks on my face. All right, so my face is all color corrected. I'm not sure if I mentioned to you guys, but I already did my eyebrows, eyeshadow, and my lashes off camera, which is pretty evident, but I like to make that known. All right, so next what I would usually do is go in with my foundation. So first we're gonna start with the color 370, because 370 is usually what I reach for when I use my liquid foundation. So let me see. It is winter, so my face is a little bit more light, so I might be a 360. This is what the packaging looks like. It's a black box that says Fenty Beauty by Rihanna, her typical packaging. When you open it, inside is the powder inside of another cardboard. Take that out, and here it is, pretty thick. It's pretty thick in comparison to her highlighters, so that's pretty cool. And inside it has a mirror as well as the powder. Then when you flip it back, there is the sponge with another mirror. So I guess this one's a more magnifying mirror than this one. And the way Rihanna applied it was she used this sponge. And I noticed that like with Fenty Beauty's line, everything is supposed to be like skin, it's supposed to be natural. It's not drag makeup, it's not dramatic makeup. So that I really enjoy because again, I am a mom and I just feel like, you know, I want to look a little cute. Like I'm pretty or whatever, but it's like I just want to spruce up a little bit. So let's see. And this foundation is supposed to be medium to full coverage. So I have no doubts that it should be covering up my color correct, which it seems to be. All right, so this is what 370 looks like. I don't know if you guys can see the color contrast from where I put the makeup versus my skin color. So now I'm gonna go on with the color 360 just to see which color I'm gonna go with today. So 360 is on my left and 370 is on my right, and this is what they look like compared to each other. I'm not gonna lie, in person they also do look fairly light to like even be put on the face, but from the looks of this, I guess it's not as light in the container as it is here. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling the sponge. So I'm gonna go in with a brush. I'm gonna go in with this Real Techniques multitask brush. Just dab it inside. Okay, this is so much better. All right, so this is 360 and this is 370. Not gonna lie to y'all, I think I'm gonna go with 370. I feel like 370 has a more warm undertone. 360 looks kind of gray on me. I can see like where if I put this all over my face, like my face is gonna have like a dead kind of look. So I'm gonna finish off the rest of my face with 370 and I'll tell you how I feel. All right guys, so I am finished blending out my powder. If you do hear a baby crying in the background, it is my daughter. My mom has her, so don't mind that. I'm not like ignoring my kid. I am done applying the powder. I feel like I put on like 50 coats of powder. And so far, like the color payoff is good. I do feel as if it does look like I put on the liquid foundation. But I don't know, like as far as full coverage, I just still feel like I can still see my color correct peering through, which I don't normally see if I was to put on liquid foundation, whether it's Fenty foundation or my NARS foundation. So yeah, I don't know about this. It definitely does give me medium coverage. Like my face is definitely not as orange as it was prior to putting on the powder foundation. But again, like I said, full coverage, I'm not getting that. Even like I have some scarring underneath my neck and I feel like it's not really covering it. It definitely looks masked, but it's definitely not covered. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face and I'm gonna come back on camera with my honest thoughts and opinions on this powder foundation. And I'm gonna go check on my kid. All right guys, so I am back and as you can see, baby is sound asleep. But yes, anyway, I am back and my face is finished. This is the finishing product. So just to catch you guys up to speed, what I did was finish my face the way I would normally finish my face. So the only thing that I did differently today was use the powder foundation instead of a liquid foundation. So over the powder foundation, I put my liquid Fenty Beauty concealers in the color 370 and 340. I have a video up above why I use that far color range. And then I put on my powder Fenty Beauty bronzers. I did some highlight, so on, so forth, lips, and y'all know the whole spiel. So in the previous scene, I did tell you guys that it didn't really cover up my orange color corrector. Powder did not give me full coverage over my color corrector, which is kind of an issue for me because I do like to color correct because I have bags, I do have acne scars, and they're not even that dark. So for me, it's just kind of like I color corrected it and you couldn't even cover it. So that's a no for me. I also noticed that I don't have like oily skin. I kind of have like normal skin, but I do feel as though like the powder kind of doesn't give my face that nice bronzy glow that I'm normally used to, because you know if you use like a liquid foundation, even if it's a matte foundation, sometimes you can still see that nice like glow because essentially you're putting liquid on your face. Especially because I use powder bronzers and I set my face with powder, just so much powder. This may help somebody that does have oily skin, so that might be a plus for y'all, but for me that was a no-go. So overall, like my face doesn't look bad, like it looks pretty decent. Is this a product that I will reach for on the regular? No. My overall thoughts is that it didn't come through with when it said it is full coverage foundation. I do think that it is medium. So this is something that I wouldn't be able to do my full day, everyday kind of natural routine with. It's not terrible. Like it's definitely not terrible at all. Like y'all can even see yourselves. Like my face literally looks fine. Had I not told you guys, had there's not been a Fenty powder review, you guys would think I just did my normal face routine. But as far as like all the other reviews that I've watched, I didn't get that like wow factor from it. Like it's cool. If somebody gave it to me in a gift, I would keep it, but being that I bought it myself, I don't know, like I don't need it. Like I really don't need it, but I'm going to wear it throughout the day. You guys can add me on Instagram to see how I felt about if it creases and stuff like that. I don't feel like it will crease because I feel like it's powder. Like I don't feel like it will crease around my laugh lines as much as my liquid foundation normally would. But yeah, so again guys, it's definitely not terrible, but it's definitely like I don't feel like it's worth the hype. But again, if you have like oily skin and you usually powder your face before you put on your liquid foundation, I do feel like this is something for you. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you check out my other Fenty Beauty reviews, which I'll have up above as well as down below. I love you all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.